Republican Jeff Crank and Democrat River Gasson are facing off in the Congressional District 5 race. Right now, Crank is in the lead, and Decision Desk headquarters has projected Crank as the winner. District 5 makes up El Paso County and its surrounding communities. Whoever wins this race will replace U.S. Congressman Doug Lamborn, who announced his retirement earlier this year. News 5 Bill Folsom is live at Boot Barn Hall in Colorado Springs. Bill, Crank just spoke with the crowd with a message of confidence.
That is exactly right. We can call it an acceptance speech without officially accepting it. He got to say, I am confident with what's going on. But we've only had one round of votes coming in showing him at 55%. He's feeling good about that, but they want to see a second round come in. They've also heard of some of the other outlets calling it, but he had committed tonight he was going to wait until he heard the AP call it. So he said, I'm excited. He gave a lot of confident promises here. He got up and he thanked everybody for being here. He thanked the people who voted for him, and he promised the people he didn't vote for him that he would be trying to get their vote next time. Right now you're seeing some of the crowd starting to thin out and some of the people giving their thank yous. What Crank had to say, though, was, as he was thanking for the sport, he said, I'm confident I'm going to the Washington. I'm going to go there and stick with my promises. I'm going to secure the border. I'm going to fix Biden's broken economy. And then he said, I'm going to go out there and I will govern with freedom and with my faith. So that is his promise as he's going. As we say, he's not officially accepting, but he got up and said, when I go to Washington. So take that for what it's worth. He wants to see one more round of votes come in so that he can officially accept this and hear from the AP. We will continue to follow. We'll be talking to him and have some sound for you either later on in the show or on News 5 in the morning. At Boot Barn Hall, I'm Bill Folsom, News 5.
Bill, thank you. And one of Crank's opponents, Democratic candidate River Gasson, is with her supporters at the Electrical Workers Union on the west side of Colorado Springs. That's where we find News 5's Maggie Bryan tonight. Maggie.
Yeah, Diane, this election watch party, once a dance party at one moment in the night, has turned up into kind of a cleanup effort, as all election watch parties do at some point in the night. But I did speak with River Gasson as soon as that first batch of results came in. She says she's really proud of the work her campaign has put into this race. She says volunteers together have called thousands of people just today to get them to cast their ballot. She tells me although she's behind right now, she's not giving up quite yet.
I'm feeling pretty optimistic, to be honest with you. I know that sounds weird, but I know that, the pattern here is that Democrats tend to vote a little bit later, and so I do expect my percentage to be crawling slowly throughout the night. The good news is that we're at a higher percentage than any Democrat has ever been this early on in the night, or period.
We also did see Colorado Springs Mayor Yemi Mobolade. He's been hopping around to different election watch parties tonight. I asked him how he's feeling. He told me he's just happy he's not running in these races this year. For now in Colorado Springs, I'm Maggie Bryan, News 5.